Wow, thanks, Spider-Man.
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter.
Apparently everybody gets one.
Hey guys, it's Reflux here with Mulligan, and today we're going to take a look at the Faction Champions encounter. So the group that comes in is comprised of 2 healers, 2 ranged, and 2 melee. For us, we had the druid and the priest, and the mage and the warlock, and the enhancement shaman and the rogue. So what you see what I'm doing here is I'm marking each target. I don't mark all of them, I only mark the kill target first, which we chose to burn down the warlock's pet since it was spell locking. The 2 melee since they're the worst, and then the 2 healers. Now since we have a rogue, we chose to actually sap the mage since he sheeps very fast. And we don't want anyone getting sheeped early on, so we can dispel and do the initial pull. Now it's good to have 2 tanks for this fight as well, to keep on the 2 melee targets. What they can do is they can still taunt these targets. They'll face them for about 5 seconds and then move back to a healer or a ranged. This works really well for the fact that your healers can actually move away from the melee target and the tank can kite the melee target away. This is subject to diminishing returns, so you're going to have to plan them carefully as you see them hitting a healer, then start kiting them, and if you're being diminished return, you need to use stuns and fears. Now we burned down the pet first, as this was causing a lot of problems in our first 2 pulls. So once we burned down the pet, we moved to the priest and left the druid alone, no CC on him, and we had a shaman purging all of the hots the whole time we were burning down the priest. Now this fight is key to a lot of dispelling, so right here you'll see we'll mass dispel. We do it a lot throughout the encounter just to make sure that buffs are being taken off or hots or anything that just needs to be off these targets at all times. So for the initial kill target, we just went for the warlock pet as it was very dangerous spell locking out healers in the 10 men at least. So we killed it, we moved on to the priest, and we kept a shaman purging all of the hots from the druid off of the priest. That way it was able to go down fairly quickly without an issue, and then we moved on to the druid while keeping the shaman again purging. Also, you're going to need tons of cleanses. We had a paladin tank. He was doing very well at cleansing sheeps along with the priest, so you guys need to cleanse the fears, cleanse the sheeps as fast as you can. It helps a lot in this encounter. It's just like PvP, so you guys need to focus on moving away from the melee targets, kiting, use frost traps. We didn't use a lot of frost traps in this. We found we didn't have to. The 2 tanks that had their melee targets were very good at keeping them away from the group, so frost traps really didn't matter for us, but it would help for some of the guilds out there. So you'll see right here that the melee targets love to target the healers, and he would have died if I did not charge and stun him. So your tanks really have to be on the ball with their stuns if they are on diminishing returns for their taunts. Now it's already been a few minutes into the fight, as you can see. This is right where the priest dies. So this is our second target killed. It's not like we rushed it. We didn't hero. We actually should have heroed, but we didn't. And priest goes down, and then we start working on the druid. So it's bad endurance in the beginning, and once everyone has control of their targets, the fight goes fairly smooth. You'll see here that my priest is always on the move in this fight. You pretty much have to keep a bubble on yourself, do the best thing you can. He's disciplined, so he's able to survive some of the hits. So the healers really need to always be kiting, always be moving, and making sure they're watching these marked targets. The 2 marked melee targets can kill healers extremely fast, and they will target them. So you guys need to move away from these targets when they come near you. The tank, when they taunt the melee, they need to move them as far away from the healers as they can. After the 2 healers go down, you pretty much, it's an automatic win after that. If you have most of your raid alive, it's usually pretty easy to DPS down all the rest of the targets without healer. We chose to do the melee first, and then we took out the mage and then the warlock last. For those of you guys who are watching this to get some 25 ideas for your 25 mans, it's pretty much the same concept here. Put 3 tanks on the 3 melee, and you want to put like a rogue or something on like the paladin healer, and so they can CC him and lock him out. The druid's not a big deal. You can actually just keep purging the hots and stuff off of the priest, so you can burn it down in 25 man. We still suggest killing the pet first. It seems to be the easiest. Keeps everyone alive, even in 25 mans. I usually just record for my 10 mans, so the rest of the guild can get an idea of how to do 25s. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can log over onto Lightbringer and send Reflux a tell. This is the point of view of myself, so if you guys ever need any questions for strategies, past bosses or new bosses, I try and get videos out, during the week they're released. If not, just keep posted. Subscribe, so you guys can see what's going on. I follow TankSpot very well, and I keep up to date with them, so I also submit my own videos so other people in the community can see how fights work as well. So I thank you guys for watching this video today. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and post it on the YouTube link or the Warcraft movies comments, and hit me up.